Hello everybody, today is Thursday, April 11th, 2024. This is Jay with Classic Reaction. We're back to get some work done on our Bandit project here. We are now on the subject of the doors. This is really the last major amount of work that I have left to do to this car. The shell's all done, mechanically it's all done. So we just got to get these doors smoothed out. This was this door here was a replacement one that I found because the original one had some, it must have been in a ding down the side, had a lot of filler in it, and it had some rust and stuff like that. So I found a replacement door. This door is very nice and solid. It's got a few little ding dents down through here I'm gonna have to take care of. You know, these doors, they're always, at the tops of them, they're always wavy, at the bottoms they're always wavy. That's just from the process of putting door skins on at the factory. So if this was going to be a perfect, concours type restoration, you would leave those waves in there. But this car, I'm looking more for aesthetics, so they're going to be smoothed out, smooth as I can get them. The insides of the doors have already been all stripped down to bare metal, wire wheel done to bare metal, and they're done in epoxy primer now. This is the driver's side door. This is in really good shape. I had to weld a very small patch in right there. I just got the all metal on there now. Now I'll be doing the actual fill work on it. Same deal. This one's really nice down the body line and stuff. It's just got a little bit of waviness up at the top, a little bit of waviness at the bottom. So we'll get them smoothed out. What we want to do is get these in, get the body work done on them, get them in epoxy primer first. And then we'll be going to the filler primer, urethane filler primer. And then they'll be ready to mount on the car. They'll get blocked out at the same time the rest of the car gets blocked out. Stay tuned. All right, so it's Saturday morning, April 18th, or April 13th, I believe. Here's our doors. Again, this is just basically, this filler that you see on here is just skim coat. Just enough to get these doors as close to a sheet of glass as I can get them. There were some small dents here and there that we had to take care of, but they're all taken care of now. Our next step on these is going to be epoxy primer. So stay tuned. Okay, so here are the doors in epoxy primer. This is basically just a coating to adhere to the steel and to the filler, seal everything off really good. This is straight out of the gun. So we'll give these a night to cure really good. And tomorrow morning I'll come in and give these a quick scuff with some 220 grit. And then start applying the filler primer, urethane filler primer, which will be the final step before they get painted. So stay tuned for that. All right, so it's Sunday morning, April 14th, 2024. As you can see, the doors are a good 3 coats of urethane filler primer with just some black base coat sprayed on there for a guide coat for when I go to block them out. Again, this is just a thick primer that puts a coating on the door so that I can block on it and just get them just as smooth as glass. This is another example of the importance of when you're doing these jobs. There's going to be another 6 coats of material that goes on top of these. Because you're going to have, once this gets blocked out, you're going to have a very thin coating on that, right down to the bare metal. And so then after I get done blocking these things out, then we go to, it'll be ready to paint. This will be blocked out with 220 grit. We go to paint, we'll put on a coat of black sealer. Then at least 2 coats of black base, usually 2 or 3. Then another 3 or 4 coats of clear. So you could get anywhere from another 6 to 8 coats on these things after they're blocked. So, and it's just people wonder why paint jobs cost so much, and that's the reason why, because there's a lot of steps that go into you know, starting these things, especially when you do something like this where you're taking it right down to bare metal and back from scratch. There's a lot of work that goes into these things, getting them everything back to perfect again. And you know, when this car leaves here, you know, whoever does buy it, it's gonna have my name on it forever. So it's got to last for a long time. Paint jobs aren't cheap, at least not nice paint jobs. So next step on this car is going to be to get these doors put on the body shell, and I'll get those hung, and then we can start blocking the body out. I usually paint the cars with the doors on because the doors are so heavy on these cars that I usually just paint them right on the body. And yeah, I don't like to mess with them once they're painted or trying to get them lined up and everything, because they're so heavy, they're very easy to chip. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. We'll keep you up to date on the Bandit project here as we move along on it. We're starting to get pretty close to the paint process now, so I'm excited about that. Stay tuned. If you want to see that car come to fruition, you can hit the subscribe button if you'd like. Hit the like button if you like the content. Helps my channel be seen. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.